Welcome back to the Consumer Cellular USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. We have saved the best for last. It's time to get into our pro mixed gold matchup. J.W. Johnson and his sister, Georgia Johnson, there in the black. They're facing off against the challengers, Julian Arnold and Lauren Stratman, who have been playing a lot of pickleball in the last few hours out here on the grandstand. They are a very dynamic team, so let's take a look at what they have to offer. Cameron Irwin alongside Matt Manassi. Matt, walk me through what these two can bring in terms of dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, Julian Arnold, Lauren Stratman, what a dynamic pair. Julian's all over the court, one of the most athletic guys in pickleball. Power in spades, as you can see there from that forehand roll. And Lauren Stratman is just the same. Her forehand roll off the dink is unbelievable. Unreal hands. She's going to be on the right side today and really complement Julian the entire afternoon.
Yeah, they showed a ton of grit, just taking down Dylan Frazier and Sarah Ansbury in the bronze medal match. So a big congratulations to those two, as they will take home the bronze. But a lot of that's her favorite shot right there, the two-handed backhand up the line. It is so deadly. And a little, ooh, team chemistry. Why not? They're fun on the court and off the court. Fun fact, as you watch this game, maybe have a little, it's 4th of July weekend, grab a cocktail, play a drinking game. Let's see how many andiamos we can get out of Julian Arnold. And now for the #1 seed, the 19 and 15-year-old brother-sister duo. There's the 15-year-old Georgia Johnson, J.W. Johnson as well. Excuse me, J-Dub, one of the best players in the world at pickleball.
Yes, and may be the best. He's not loud on the court with his voice, but his game will smack you in the face. This kid can play. He's fast. Hands probably the quickest in the world at the moment. And his sister compliments him great. She's, 14 years old, both out of 15, out of Florida. And her hands, just her resets, she's going to, again, compliment him on the right side today. But she can take it up a notch. They communicate so well together out there. It's a family affair. And any ball that's left up like that, that's going to be put away.
Yeah, without a doubt, there's a look at J-Dub again. And you mentioned taking some heads off. Well, we actually saw a little bit of that from Georgia Johnson as well. Great in terms of the speed up. She'll attack you right up the line. No fear in regards to who's in front of her. So it'll be fun to watch and see how those two connect on the brother-sister level and also on the pickleball court. This will be a rematch of the winner's bracket final. Went the direction of Johnson and Johnson. And it was a pretty good one. It actually ended up going 3 games. It was 9-11, 11-5, 11-8. So Johnson and Johnson dropped game #1 and then found games 2 and 3. In regards to the other side, Stratman and Arnold just took down another 3-game battle. This is so tough, so much pickleball. You talk about attrition, and I actually asked Lauren Stratman about that. I said, how much you got left in the tank? She said, I've got plenty left. She's ready to rock and roll.
She's ready to go.
Yeah, she got a shot now at the gold medal, and you can guarantee she's going to go all cylinders blazing for a chance to bring home the big prize here in Newport Beach. This is our final match of the week of coverage, and it's been so fantastic to have you, whether it's here on ESPN Plus or APP TV. It has been a pleasure to have you here. This is the tennis club at Newport Beach. Newport Beach Pickle and Tennis Club is a beautiful place. Over 30 courts have played host to over 1,500 participants on the pro and amateur side combined. Gold medals are soon to be awarded. 1v2 yet again. And there's the quick wrist. I don't think we even mentioned that. That's the first thing anyone ever talks about with J-Dub.
Yeah, that quick flick. I mean, it's insane. Any ball left up is going to be flicked down to a ton of spin. Both teams very similar. Both guys are going to be trying to take the middle.
Sorry. Body shot.
Coming in hot early. Couple cups of coffee in between, and he's ready to rock.
1-1-1.
Important to note, Georgia and J-Dub have been sitting for quite a while waiting for this match. So maybe trying to find a little bit of rhythm here will be important. That winners final was played several hours ago.
Yes, that quick wrist of J-Dub. I mean, he's generating so many RPMs on that ball. It's kicking up into your body, and it's tough to handle.
He's looking at Georgia going, come on, man.
He's like, come on, I hit that so hard. Why'd you have to hit it back just as hard, if not harder?
1-3-1.
There's that third shot drive, fifth shot drive. Came back towards Arnold.
Yeah, there's that heavy forehand roll. Last match, Ansbury did a great job of it, and so did Georgia earlier today, but takes some getting used to.
A little better feel.
Yeah, they're game one earlier in the day in the winners bracket final. They were driving a lot and going hard early.
Oh my God! Pick your own second server.
Looks like more of the same here, but look, on your own serve, you don't lose a point. You only have opportunities to gain on your own serve, so why not be a little more aggressive there?
Oh, too good is correct. Look at this setup.
Yeah, so you see there, Julian telling Stratman there, go middle on that drive. Go middle. Give me a chance to crash.
You just hear the contact. Well done. You hear it when it's clean and you hear it when it's not.
1-3-2.
Quick flip there from underneath the height of the net. 2-3.
Yep, and she's on that. But a great location from Georgia Johnson.
Nice save. Georgia's just sitting backhand. She slides towards that sideline.
Yeah, from below the level of the net there to attack and to leave that much real estate open. Ill-advised, but
and a lead change early in this first game of our gold medal matchup. Both Georgia and J-Dub have played tennis from a young age and have done the full switch now. J-Dub saying he hasn't played tennis now in years. Being one of the top pros in pickleball. He's also looking for the triple crown, in meaning he won not only men's singles gold here in Newport, but he also won men's doubles gold alongside Dylan Frazier, who's taken home the bronze now in the mixed division.
Dylan couldn't get in the way of his triple crown like he said he might. He wanted to, but
not unless he comes in and starts heckling his own partner. 3-5, and that's enough. Stratman says, let's slow things down, figure out exactly where we want to go from this point. Again, the number 2 seed just finishing out a very tough battle in that bronze medal matchup. We're going to slow it down. We've got, of course, the Johnsons, the whole family in town, cheering them on.
yeah, I think Stratman's probably telling Julian, look, let's slow it down again. Let's not take too many crazy chances from below the level of the net. Julian, they got out to a little lead here, not big, but by going big, by going fast. But I think it was more just the Johnsons getting their feet underneath them more so than Julian's play.
Well, and it's also important to note when you think back to that bronze medal match, right? Game number 3, Julian really started to feel himself, right? Like he was getting into a really good rhythm, and that's when he began to poach more and more successfully. Early on, he was having a little bit of a struggle with it, so he kind of sat back, let his partner get him into a better flow of the game. So even though this one's just starting again, he's got to get himself reset into that same type of dynamic.
Yeah, JW is so dangerous. Just any ball that is an inch out of place, he's going to be able to flick and then have a response once the counter comes.
Right here, side out. Come on. Yes. 6-3-2.
Nice footwork from Lauren Stratman. She switches to the left foot this time. Back to the right.
Side out.
And a nice take there by Julian.
Great ball. Almost knocked her hat off there. Awesome cover of the middle and roll by Julian Arnold.
Second server.
And a missed third.
Feet. 3-6-2.
That was a wicked drive.
4-6-2.
A little extra lift on that third.
Come on. No. Point.
Make it 5-6. A good leave, good eye.
5-6-2. Watch. Come on.
Same thing, you've got your partner back there.
Yeah.
You don't need to take that.
Right, that one's going through the middle. Let that slow down. Let it get to Stratman. She'll be able to reset that ball.
Yes.
But
Nonetheless, a series of 2 points gets them within 1. Oh, brilliant hands, but Julian Arnold, that's what you got to watch out for. If he starts feeling it like that,
6-5-2.
J-Dub, it's impressive to watch how fast that paddle moves from his right hip to his left.
Side out.
great spot there from Julian.
That's a tough ball. You got to add
Yeah.
a little bit of something to that ball, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it has so much spin on it. You really need to keep the paddle face through that ball, through contact. Just had a little bit too much spin.
Watch your feet.
Got hit in the shoe. Body bag, nope, a shoe bag. It's a thing.
Point.
And the call from Arnold, ball out of bounds. Maybe a shoe box. 6-6.
6-6-2. Watch. Side out.
And I actually like the change of pace too. So often we see just the driving overheads or the driving volleys putting some pressure on, but sometimes if you take a little off, you force them to have to play a more aggressive ball, right? Trying to get a little bit of extra something on it. You got to give it something.
When you get used to
And back to the cross-court dink.
great spot. Yeah, when you get used to that same pace of shot over and over again on these resets, it's easy to just use the other person's pace.
I don't know how J-Dub fished that first one out from below the net. 6-all.
6-6-1. You. Point.
Uncharacteristic error from there. I think he's trying to insert himself a little too much early here.
7-6-1. Second server.
That was a good look, but just long.
Great look. I don't think he can be mad about that one.
Lauren
You gotta take it.
Stratman actually just said the exact same thing as you. Great look. She doesn't mind that one.
Get out of my head, Lauren Stratman.
beautiful reset.
That's
Again, back and forth we go. Julian's just sitting on the tee.
Yeah, that center line for people at home, once that serve is in play, you can cross that.
It's a new octave from Julian Arnold.
6-8-1.
Feeling like she doesn't necessarily have that shot in terms of not enough room away from
Correct.
the post. Having the conversation with herself now.
The post was just a little bit thinner. Yeah, that dink from Georgia was sitting. It wasn't really moving too far wide, but hey, sometimes you have to go for it, especially up 8-7.
Looking for the big play as Georgia Johnson just not getting enough down on that ball. Heads up, J-Dub, nice job.
Yeah, Julian's been having success as of late, speeding it up from that spot, but you're not going to get away with it all day against JW.
They were able to knot it up, 8-all. Who will take game number 1? Stratman and Arnold have put themselves in a very solid position to do so. It's a great angle from the youngin. Second serve.
8-8-2.
Watch it.
Nice recovery from Arnold. And just beautiful defense. It's 5 or 6 balls. But again, JW just bringing the pressure from the kitchen line.
Long term, that you know, those types of points can pay dividends, even coming on the losing end.
That's a very nice flick. Watch the paddle angle here from JW Johnson.
Come on.
Dropping that down.
Right now. 9-8.
Perfect position.
Timeout. 9-8-1. 1 minute.
Yeah, from that spot there, from below the level of the net, there's not too many people in the world that can hit that outside right shoulder high like that, and it's going to drop down. Lauren Stratman, rightfully so, is probably protecting body, protecting backhand. She did not think it was going to go, 3 feet above her right shoulder and land in by about 3 feet.
So much of the speed-up game has now become, at this level, a little bit of deception and disguise all at the same time. There was one point or another you wanted every shot to kind of look the same, but now it's more so, can we show one thing and do something else?
Correct, yeah. You want to be able to do 5 different things with the same exact look. And it's really complicated the game a lot for pro players, for aspiring players. You got to add a lot more to your game in order to be pretty good, but it's made the game more fun. The game's evolving every single month, it seems, out here on tour, and the players you're watching right now are in charge of that evolution.
Yeah, and our crew here with Boxcar Productions does a really nice job. Those slow-mos are kind of those moments where you get a glimpse in and to get to see some of those paddle angles, the things you're able to do on the court, or at least these pros are able to do. For me, well, I'm nowhere near close.
Yeah, you're getting there. Keep your head up.
9-8. Johnson's on top. No way. You know, one of my favorite shots, and it's not even a shot, it's a reset. It's that backhand volley reset that J-Dub just kind of takes and chops down. It's so nice. It just puts the ball right back in the kitchen. It's phenomenal in the middle of those hands battles. Another shot at the game. At least game number 1, 10-8.
One chance to get one.
And there it is. After the longest dink rally of this gold medal match, it goes the Johnsons' way, 11-8. Lots of dinking on the side of the Johnsons and staying steady and patient. Can they remain true in that regard? We'll find out after this. The Consumer Cellular USA Pickleball Championships are closing down Sunday. We have a game to go for J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson if they want to take home the gold. Otherwise, Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold, they have something to say. They're going to try and push to a third. Looking for the ATP. Not necessarily a bad decision there, but just didn't quite find the back corner. Cameron Irwin alongside Matt Manassi. We have been hanging out in the booth all afternoon. That time she executes perfectly. I love the combo, the ATP to the cover middle.
Georgia Johnson never misses 2 APs in a row.
It's so crazy to think just a few years ago or even just a year ago, those ATPs were rarely defended. Now you're seeing not only defended, but the third shot coming back.
They're actually rarely not defended.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Ball back for Team LJ. Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold.
Great spot there from Julian. Very rare to hit J-Dub like that, but if it happens, if it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody.
Sent back, good contact that time. It's Lauren. Oh, Georgia Johnson was so ready for that.
Her paddle was back before
before he even took the shot.
Julian took a cut at it.
0-1-1.
Again, with those forehand rolls, one of the other things that they are susceptible to is getting pushed wide.
Correct, correct. Once it hits the ground and keeps pushing outside that post, it's ATP all day.
Oh, I
Great
like.
spot.
What about that wrist from Georgia Johnson? That was a low ball, and she just whipped that thing.
Took a page right out of Stratman's book there. It's actually interesting. The first game they played earlier today, early this afternoon, Stratman told Julian.
Ooh, that's a cliffhanger, Matt.
It is, it is. We'll wait.
Great hands.
Watch.
Brilliantly played from JW. He knows Lauren Stratman has that in her arsenal. Against most everyone else, that's going to fall, but he was all over that.
It's all over. Yeah, earlier, Georgia Johnson hit a couple ATPs that were for sure going out, and Julian kept hitting them, and she kept telling him, they're going out, they're going out. You've seen here, he's let 2 go. So he can learn. No, that's big time.
She called out, but it still finds the ground on the blue. Georgia Johnson, perfectly placed.
Very, very good speed up. Julian covering the body. She goes to the middle. Fantastic.
Time again, ATP lands. Great cover from Julian. And a great time to attack the middle. Why is that?
No, so Lauren was off balance there. Got her moving way too wide, and he flicked that at her and then got the counter and ripped. Way off balance, go through the middle.
One more for Arnold and Stratman.
2, 3, 2. Watch. Watch.
And there's the favorite shot of Lauren Stratman. She loves when that cross-court speed up comes her way and she can take it back the other direction.
Yeah, JW leaning middle there. That's just indefensible.
Woo! That was wild.
3, 1.
Wow.
Nice hands.
Wow. I mean, he has the best hands on the court. He's the best player on the court. It is showing. We talked about the middle of the court earlier. A lot of players at home, rec players, are trying to go for the lines all the time. Just pay attention to how often these players use the middle to then spread the court.
Georgia Johnson almost got hit in the feet, and she was out of bounds. That almost went the other direction, just in way of a bad luck.
Timeout, receiver, 1 minute. 5, 3, 1.
5-3. It's time to take a timeout. As JW and his sister Georgia now a 2-point advantage. They find a little shade here on the near side of our stands.
They seem to be pretty relaxed right in front of us here. They're probably just saying, let's keep doing more of what we're doing.
It's very technical analysis
technical
there, Matt Manassi.
You know what? Sometimes you just
when it's working, you just keep rolling with it.
Sometimes you just got to do less. In my college coaching days, sometimes as a coach on court with these girls that were coaching, I mean, these women, just sometimes you got to let them be. If they're doing well, let them be.
All smiles right now for Georgia and J-Dev. She's giving him a nice head nod, saying, let's go, brother.
Time in.
Stratman and Arnold not far behind, just by 2.
Very nicely done there by Stratman. Even took the left hand off the paddle on that backhand flick.
of short dinks here. Some interesting patterns taking place. Now back to the cross court.
Yeah, I can't, like we've said, just cannot leave it a little bit high for JW. He's going to flick it. He's going to be there for the counter.
His ability to flick, but also locate that as well. So just as soon as you think maybe it's going to be on the backhand side, it goes forehand on you.
Watch.
And tries to surprise Georgia Johnson, who had not hit a ball for an extended period of time, but she is well prepared.
I see plenty of people at home when they play on the clinics I teach. They're watching the other people dink cross court, and then the ball comes to them and spectating.
It's like so easy. My God.
Pure frustration coming out of Julian Arnold at this point. 8-3 as we are nearing a triple crown for J-Dub.
Oh.
Ooh, he's all smiles after that one.
That was, hate to say it, that was McNasty.
1 minute. Score is 9-3.
You just used your own catchphrase.
I might have.
9-3 now. You know what? At this point in the day, everything's welcome. 9-3. Johnson and Johnson up, and up a game as well. That first one hotly contested, though, from Stratman and Arnold. You got to like the way they came out firing. Right now, they've got to dig deep, as they have done all day. So much pickleball having been played here in Newport, especially for those two throughout this afternoon. It's been a fantastic mixed doubles day. So many great teams coming out. We got a chance to see Paris Todd and Kyle Yates do some damage, as well as Brasha and Staxrud. Sarah Ansbury, Dylan Frazier also were fantastic on the day as they take home the bronze. Backdraw, a lot of tough teams as well. Brighton Ignatowicz had some tough battles on the backside. George Johnson will be serving from the left.
Time in. 9-3-2.
Forehand ready for Arnold.
Covered that middle very well.
3-9-1. Second server. 3-9-2.
That was a nice recovery there from Stratman, seeing her own partner kind of jump in front. She does a nice job controlling that ball. 4-9.
9-2.
5-9.
And now they're going back to the drives, which they've had success all day. It seems they keep going away from that when that's been what has been working for them.
I got it.
Good communication. Stratman, big time play, beautiful combo, sets herself up.
It seems if they can shorten these points, they're actually having better success.
Great dig.
You're so...
Stratman, again, having a self-talk moment, asking herself, why in the world that ball?
9-6-1.
Nice job by Arnold.
No!
And a good leave. There's a little speed up on the backhand side of Arnold.
9-6-2.
And J-Dub, huge jump to the right. Look at this, he's ready to be done.
10-6-2.
It is match ball.
Yeah!
Not yet.
Not
a side
so
out.
fast.
Side out.
Julian before said, let's make him earn it, and that's what they're going to do.
16-1.
And Stratman was actually on the move, thought that ball was going to be wider than it was. Got caught tight to her.
6-10-2.
And another shot here now for the Johnsons. So that is the second side out ball.
Speeding up at the body, and she's doing a great job of leaning off to the right, getting that backhand paddle in position and just cracking it back.
That's a nice shot from Julian Arnold. 10-6.
10-6-2.
Who will take the first shot? There it is. J-Dub stepping in to close it out. 11-8, 11-6. Your Triple Crown winner, J.W. Johnson. But your mixed doubles winner, J-Dub and his sister, Georgia.
What a phenomenal match by those two. And a phenomenal week by J-Dub.
A great week here in Newport Beach for that man right there. 3 titles in 3 days. He continues to move on up the ranks, and a huge congratulations, high fives to those two. And also a big shout out to Lauren Stratman alongside Julian Arnold, as they will be taking home silver in Newport Beach. We're going to be handing out some medals and get some winners interviews right after this.
When it comes to sports bras and activewear, it's not enough to just do it. You have to just do it right. That's why SheFit's perfectly fitting gear embraces and supports women's bodies. Made for ins and outs, ups and downs, starts and stops, and everything in between. We got you. Because we are you. SheFit.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
All right, it's time to have a little bit of a celebration. J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson are taking home the gold medal. Congratulations to these two, and a big congrats. How about that triple crown, J-Dub?
Feels pretty good. I haven't had one in a little bit, so obviously, especially ending it with my sister was very exciting as well.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, everyone in this place loved that victory for you guys, and so much joy. How does this one feel, especially playing alongside the brother? It's a once in a lifetime, right?
Exactly. You know, it's always great playing with him, and this is our second gold medal together, and for it to be his triple crown winning, that was pretty special.
All right, now I know Mom and Dad are always in the crowd. They're just behind me, I believe, right that direction. So I got to know, too, Julie Johnson is quite the player as well. How much insight is she giving you guys in terms of game prep, or maybe it's just a little bit of a tactic change?
Well, I'm not sure if she's giving us much insight, but sometimes maybe a little bit. But other than that, we just go to her for, I don't know, for her to say good things. Yeah, moral support, that's about it.
I mean, she is your mother, right? You want a little bit of extra of that. So good shout out to the Johnsons that direction. And now, Georgia, I'll close out with you because it's been such a fun time here in Newport Beach. What has it been like? Because I know it has been quite the stretch on the road for you guys. You get to finally go home, but with a gold medal in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm going home with a couple gold medals, so I'm super happy about it. I'm pleased with our trip out here and can't wait to do it again next year.
All right, well, be sure to get you guys those gold medals. A big congratulations again to JW and Georgia for their gold medal in mixed and to the triple crown. We want to say a huge thank you not only to the Newport Beach Tennis and Pickleball Club, but also to our production staff here. The Boxcar Productions has done a fantastic job. Every man and woman behind the cameras and behind the booth. It has just been a phenomenal outing here, and I believe we've got our tournament director, Pat Rolfes, also with us as well, because it's time to hand out some silver and gold medals because we got Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold also here. So we'll crown our silver medalist first. Give it up for Lauren Stratman.
So Lauren, thank you for coming. You guys, you're just an amazing player and coming back to Newport again, and you always support us here, and you're just phenomenal. So thank you very much and congratulations. And Julian, thanks for you. You've been hanging out. You've been just continuing to get better and better, and it's just exciting to watch you, and thanks for coming. And you know, it's hard to win in Newport, and you know, you went all the way. So congratulations to get there. We appreciate every bit of it. Thank you.
So that is your silver medalist, and it's time to hand out the gold. Go ahead and step on up. We'll go ahead and start with J-Dub.
So as we say, it's hard to win in Newport, and the brother and sister duo just made it happen. So we're really impressed with both of you, and you continue to dominate. It's just nice to have you here back in Newport again. So thank you very much. Congratulations, JW. Georgia, you know, your age, the way you compose yourself, we're just really proud to have you part of our community here. And thank you very much and congratulations. And you're off to nationals, so good job. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Pat. And a big shout out again to our silver and gold medalists. Thank you so much to Newport Beach Tennis and Pickleball Club. We can't wait to be right back here. We're going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan next. We can't wait to see you on APP TV and right back on ESPN+. Thanks for joining us.